Sidney Powell, a former lawyer and ally to Donald Trump, pleaded guilty Thursday to conspiracy charges related to efforts to overturn the 2020 election results in Georgia. 19 people were charged in the case, including the former president. Robert Costa has the latest.
Sidney Powell, the conspiracy peddling former attorney for former President Donald Trump, sat in a Fulton County courtroom today and admitted to her role in the breach of voting systems in Georgia.
Are you pleading guilty today because you agree that there is a sufficient factual basis, that there are enough facts that support this plea of guilty?
I do.
Powell was sentenced to 6 years probation, will pay thousands in fines, and write an apology letter to the citizens of Georgia. Along with Trump, she was one of 19 defendants in the case brought by District Attorney Fani Willis. Powell agreed to testify truthfully against her co-defendants at future trials.
If I'm Donald Trump or I'm Donald Trump's lawyer, I would certainly not be happy.
Beyond Georgia, Powell was a central figure in pushing Trump's false election denial claims.
President Trump won by a landslide.
In a now infamous December 2020 Oval Office showdown, Powell pushed to seize voting machines to look for fraud. And although Trump entertained her conspiracy theories, some White House lawyers were appalled.
What they were proposing, I thought was nuts.
Powell's impact on Trump and others in the case could be significant.
You were ever in the room with Sidney Powell. You are very, very nervous now.
Bob joins me now. Bob, how did we get here and how big a deal is this?
This is significant because there's so much, Jeff, that's going on around former President Donald Trump. It's hard to track it at times. But Sidney Powell was someone who was in the inner circle of Trump in those final days when the former president was attempting to overturn the 2020 election, especially the result in Georgia. She was going down there. She was meeting with activists and state lawmakers. She was working with Rudy Giuliani. And to now have her cooperating as a witness with this plea deal really opens up the Georgia case, which is being prosecuted as a so-called RICO prosecution, a sprawling case that includes not only Powell, but many other defendants who are part of this alleged scheme.
The plea deal does require her to testify in future trials, right? So can you clarify which ones?
Well, she's certainly going to be a crucial, important witness in Georgia for District Attorney Fani Willis as she builds the case against Trump and others, because she can say she was in the room with Trump at the residence of the White House. She was in the Oval Office during that December 2020 meeting, in an infamous meeting where Powell talked about seizing voting machines, and Trump was tempted to do so to bring her into the administration to try to help in some way, to have her be part of the administration in the final weeks. She could also be a witness down the line for the federal investigations of Trump's conduct in and around January 6th.
If you're on the Trump campaign, are you worried that Powell's testimony could impact his 2024 bid?
Jeff, my sources close to former President Donald Trump say they are watching this very closely. They know Powell was close to Giuliani, even though Giuliani and her ultimately had some tensions during that post-election 2020 period, early 2021 period. And if she starts talking about private conversations with the president, they might raise executive privilege matters. But she is someone who they know was talking to Trump. She was not in the outer rim. She was in the inner circle.
Okay. Robert Costa, thanks again.
Thank you.